Kenyatta, with pundits saying the head of state is spoiled for choice. 3 cabinet secretaries have already hung their boots, with 4 among others expected to resign by close of business tomorrow. But how will President Uhuru Kenyatta fill the gap left behind to ensure continuity of government? Mwangi Maina dissects through the ifs, buts and whys.
As the August 9 polls beckon, top civil servants have already started hanging their boots in readiness to toss themselves into political arena, with 3 cabinet secretaries calling it quits and 4 more others expected to resign tomorrow ahead of the resignation deadline. This as President Uhuru Kenyatta is expected to reorganize his house.
There is a principle that says the state must live. The state will not be subsumed by the political processes. The state will have to survive the political processes. Administration must survive the political processes, and government functions must survive the political processes so that they can be, or rather in readiness for handover to the next administration that comes up.
As Kenyans wait on the courts to give their verdict on whether or not cabinet secretaries are supposed to resign before vying for elective seats, constitutional lawyer and governance expert Ndegwa aver they should be allowed to continue serving in cabinet while running for political offices, since the deputy president, a member of cabinet and who has been campaigning for the presidential seat, has not been barred or required to resign prior.
If they are then supposed to resign so that they can participate in an election, then the question would be, why is the deputy president not also resigning and is a member of the cabinet and is participating in an election? So those are some of the fundamental questions that needs to be answered.
As of tomorrow, all eyes will be on President Kenyatta to see whom he will pick to fill the vacant positions left behind in his cabinet. Ndegwa opines President Kenyatta is spoiled for choice to either bring newcomers on board or appoint existing CSs in other ministries to serve in acting capacity.
So President Kenyatta has 2 options. One, he has the option of either appointing new members of the cabinet to participate to hold the vacant positions, because the law does not bar any person from being appointed as cabinet member, irrespective of the period of the time that is remaining to serve as a cabinet member. So the president can still propose some names, take them to parliament for vetting, and then they also continue to serving in the vacant positions.
Handshake politics will indubitably be at play in determining who will get what position. Ndegwa says it will be a good opportunity for the president to showcase to the country his unity rallying call by bringing on board both sides of the political divide, despite the backlash expected.
To demonstrate goodwill, out of course fill those positions with the members with whom we are intending to coalesce with. So to grant the president an open envelope or an open letter to demonstrate that we are going beyond a jubilee to contemplating proper and conducive and friendly political environment. So he has the option of demonstrating that at the moment. But the risk is, if he opts to demonstrate that at the moment, he is of course going to be accused of having brought guys who are out of government in government. So the president is not short of options, and going by the principle that the state must survive and the state must live, so the state will survive all political maneuvers and political processes.
In the event President Kenyatta brings on board newcomers to the cabinet, the constitutional expert says they will be tasked with a huge responsibility of carrying on the government's agenda of proper service delivery to Kenyans 6 months to the general election.
The newcomers will still have impact, a significant impact, as the already serving members of the cabinet. For one reason, we will have political impact in the political machinations, that the president lives and means what he says. If the president believes, and actually he believes in the process of the unification of the country, he can take that opportunity to demonstrate that aspect, that yes, the hardship was not just a hardship. It was meant to make sure that there is social cohesiveness, there is political cohesiveness, and there is social cohesiveness. So the president can take that option. The other thing is,
as of now, Mining, Devolution and East African Affairs Cabinet Secretaries have tendered their resignations to President Uhuru Kenyatta.
Now, political alignments